Hello there, seventh grade C. Happy to see you. I know I'm not Miss Sophia. This is Mr. D. And today I'm helping Miss Sophia with the following class. I hope that you enjoy. And if you have any questions, you can ask her later. Today's class is focused on likes and dislikes. That's correct. The things that you like and the things that you don't like. So today we're going to have a look at those expressions. Let's begin. To start talking about preferences, likes or dislikes, it's very important to understand that these are verbs, okay? When you express your preference towards food or colors or TV series or whatever, you are showing your preferences, the things that you like or dislike. So in this case, we can express things, or we can express preferences toward general things and also to specific things like hobbies or activities. On the left, here, let me show you, here on the left, we have a general expression. We have here, for example, I like pizza a lot, or I don't like pizza, right? We know that pizza is a general thing, is a thing, is an object, right? And also we can express preferences towards our activities, our hobbies. So for example, here, I don't like telling jokes or I don't like watching series. Wow, series are cool. Now, you can identify a difference between here. For example, I don't like pizza or I like pizza. There is a difference between these two. For example, when we are talking about hobbies or activities that we like doing, we are using the ing. I like telling jokes. Or I can say I like playing football. I love listening to music. I love playing in my computer. I love playing online with my friends. I enjoy watching series on Netflix. So every time you're talking about activities or you're talking about hobbies, we're going to have an ing. ing. Otherwise, and on the contrary, what we have here with general things, we just say, I like red. I like red color. I like cats. Just that, nothing else, because they are not activities. They are just general things. If I say I like Star Wars, it's a general things. If I say I love watching Star Wars movies, that's an activity. That's a hobby. So that's the first thing you have to have in mind is the ing after the preference verb when we talk about activities. Now, the preferences can be divided into positive preferences and negative preferences, of course. Let's begin with the positive preferences. So here down below, down the picture, we have some examples of verbs that we can use to express a positive preference. The one that we know a lot and that we practice is like. I like it. I like playing football, whatever. But also we have other alternatives. We have love, for example. I love watching Star Wars Rebels, or I adore listening to rock music. All of these verbs, I enjoy, I prefer, I'm fond of, they are preference verbs. We can use them to say, I love it, I like it, I enjoy it, I prefer, right? You can say, I love cooking, I like reading, I enjoy walking my dog, I prefer going to the beach, and I'm fond of eating vegetarian food, for example. So in this case, we are using these preference verbs to explain or to express a positive preference. If you go to the negative side of the coin, that we have others, right? The one that we know a lot is I don't. I don't like something like meh, okay, sucks. We have other alternatives. We have I hate, for example, I hate. Let's think about an activity. I hate waiting on the line, right? I hate waiting on the line. Every time I go to the supermarket, it's like, no, please no. I hate going to the bank, for example. I can't stand this one. It's like, no, no, no way. I can't stand listening to electronic music, for example. I don't like it. I don't like eating. I don't like. Let's go for an activity. I don't like playing. I don't like playing bowling, for example. I don't like playing bowling. Yeah, yeah, it's quite boring. I dislike. It's the same idea. I dislike reading romantic movies. I mean, reading romantic books, for example. Or I detest. That was very strong. I detest eating. For example, what can I say? I detest eating um, artichoke, alcachofas, artichoke. Actually, it's not true. I like them, but they are just examples to show you that we have different ways to express a negative preference. Okay, things I don't like. Now, having this said, I'm just going to show you something. Here I have a bit of a chart. Let me go back. Here I have a chart about the things I like and the things I don't like. And they are divided in different topics. For example, in terms of food, I like pastas. I don't like stew, caldo. Right? Drinks, I enjoy Coke, and I hate copies of Coke. Like, for example, Dr. Pepper and others. I love playing football, and I don't mind playing basketball, for example. Music, I like listening to reggaeton, and I hate listening to K-pop. Actually, it's not true. Okay, so you get the idea. When we express general things, you can say, I like the red color. Okay, but if you're talking about activities, I like reading science fiction books. I like riding my bike. I like practicing BMX, for example. Now, I'm gonna go now to the book and show you some stuff that Miss Sofia had prepared. So here on the page 17, you can see that I'm here with the like plus ing, which is the preference. I'm gonna open this activity, and here we can say, are these sentences negative or positive? If you say that you love collecting autographs, this is a hobby, it's an activity, obviously that's positive because we have love, and love is a positive preference. I can't stand walking to school. So can't stand is something that you say, not again, please. So obviously it's negative. If you say, I hate being on my own, it's like I hate being alone. I like being with friends, but I hate being alone. Hate is a negative preference. I like writing poems, which is positive. I like writing poems. They are really fascinating and they are really fun. So that would be positive. If we check them, they are correct. If we have a look at the text, it says, what do you do? What do you do in your free time? Your hobbies. For example, here, this person, Nathan, it says, I love collecting autographs. And I want to get them for some famous people. And I enjoy, another preference verb, etc., etc., etc. So what I'm gonna do is okay, let me see if I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna mark the preference verbs that we find, and then we're gonna decide if they're positive or negative. So I love collecting autographs, that's positive. I enjoy, positive, lying on my back and looking at the clouds. I try different shapes in them. It's really exciting. Sometimes I fall asleep doing it. Once a week, my granddad takes me out for a milkshake. I love listening. Good, this is positive. To stories, he's the best. I can't stand, negative. That's negative. Preference, can't stand walking to school, so sometimes I invent little games to help pass the time. For example, I try to think of animal and football team or city with every letter of the alphabet. I like doing, we have here a positive preference. I like doing my homework as soon as I get home from school. So that's good. Is there something wrong with me? No, you're okay. I really like going to walk on my own near the forest of my house. There's always something interesting to see and I never get bored. I collect bottle tops, las tapitas. I'll always take one of my home every time I go to a restaurant. Nothing. I like watching the news. Positive. I watch it every day. My friend thinks I'm weird. I hate being on my own. So this is negative. This person doesn't like that. So when I'm by myself, I usually start talking to imaginary friends. but don't tell anyone. I rarely get bored when I go. Okay, we don't have more. So here we have illustrated some positive in yellow verbs of preference. And also we have some in red, we have the negative preferences. Plus, as I mentioned before, we have something extra. All of these are activities. I love collecting, ing. You see? I enjoy lying on my back. I can't stand walking, an activity. I like doing my homework, good, an activity. I like going for a walk. I like watching, an activity. I hate being on my own, estar solo una actividad. Okay, so that's good. Perfect, we're gonna practice a bit more now. Goody, goody, goody. Okay, we're gonna clean the board and we're gonna come here to this activity. Give me just 1 second. Give me just 1 sec. Okay, let's go. Ready. So here they are saying complete with the verbs. Perfect. We have preference verbs. Can stand, happy, I like, quite like, she likes, we love. So we have positive, 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 negative preference, positive preference. And all of these are activities, right? So the activities are with ing. I love running, for example. My mom and dad enjoy nice restaurants. So it's eating, because it's restaurants, food, maybe. My brother can stand on the phone. Mm, talking on the phone like this. They quite like the sea is warm. They quite like swimming, of course, because it's the sea, it's the ocean, is the water, etc. Donna really likes riding his horse, because a horse, you ride a horse, right? It's riding because it's an activity. And we love visiting new places on holiday. So as you can see, you have a preference verb. They could be negative or positive. Preference verb, and then we have, preference verb. And then in yellow, I have my ing because of the activity. All right, this is perfect, good. That's very important. That's something very important that Miss Sofia would have said. Remember the ing when you talk about an activity. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to the workbook. Ooh, this is, yes, the black and white book. So I'm visiting here the page number 11. And I'm gonna do these activities with you. Here, what they have is, it says use the correct form and complete. Again, same idea. We have here preference verbs: enjoy, like, love, enjoy, hate, can stand, hate. Some of them are positive, others are negative. And we have activities here. I love taking my dog for a walk. I enjoy my dad's breakfast. Helping my dad with the breakfast. I like for a bike ride with my friends. I like going for a bike ride. I love a book in bed. I love reading a book in bed, reading books, you know. I enjoy talking to my friends on the phone. Do we have, no, we don't have talking, so it's chatting. Chatting. I hate doing my homework. I can't stand up my bedroom. Tidying up my bedroom, which means to clean, to organize, you know, that is tidy up. And I hate out of bed at midday. I hate getting out of bed at midday. So getting, like, levantarse. So we have here with our yellow color the INGs, ing. Now, Miss Sophia will tell you also that there are some verbs that they always go together. So here, for example, you take your dog for a walk, you help someone, you go for a bike ride, you read a book, you chat with your friends, you do homework, you tidy up your room, okay, you tidy up your room, and you get out of bed. So these things are together. That's why they are correct. Okay, okay. And the last activity I want to show you is this one. It says here, what about you? What about you? What do you like and hate on doing on Saturday mornings? Saturday mornings, okay. Complete the sentences so they are true for you. All right, Saturday morning. Okay, I love eating. Um, okay, Saturday morning. Let me think. I love eating porridge. I love eating porridge. Yeah, porridge. I love eating porridge and pancakes. Oh, sorry, pancakes. Okay. I enjoy Saturday morning watching Loki, for example. I like okay, so I like in the morning. I like listening to music also. Listening to music. Okay, I hate in the morning. Hate watching the news, for example. Watching TV. Watching TV. I don't like it because on Saturdays, well, almost every day that it's not good. I can't stand I can stand doing this thing. Getting up, waking up early. Yeah, sometimes on Saturday you finally say, "Oh, I'm gonna sleep a lot Saturday," and then boom, your brain wake up. And you look at the time, it's 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. It's like, God, please give me a break. It's incredible, isn't it? Now, that was the class of today, beautiful people. This is the preferences, okay? The correct preferences to express your positive inclination or your negative inclination towards something. That is really important to have in mind. So this is Mr. D helping me, Sophia, with today's class. I hope you had a clear understanding of everything I mentioned. And if you have any questions, you can ask me, Sophia, very soon. Take care. It's a pleasure and have a nice day. Bye bye. Be careful with the rain. See ya.